Welcome back, everyone. Michael here with Offshore Citizen, and today I'm going to talk about what is inaccurately described as somebody stole my identity. All right, so before we jump into this, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Check out, we try and put out lots of great quality content for you on international business, international structuring, taxes, corporations, asset protection, banking, citizenships, residencies, all these different things, and would love to have you follow us. So click the subscribe, click the notification bell, and let's get into it. So it's kind of, what would you call it, appropriate that I have a little bit of back pain right now and a little bit of neck pain as I'm sitting here recording this. And so why is that? Well, because, this is an annoying topic. So let me tell you guys a little bit about what happened. So this is partially a warning for you, to watch out for some of this stuff. And to some extent, it is a warning to you for yourself not to have this happen to you. And hopefully we're going to dive into that. So what has happened? A little while ago, I unfortunately had, so we have this website, offshorecitizen.net. You can go and check it out. We're working on updating it. And I've kind of left it old because of something that has happened, which is I inadvertently discovered somebody had copied our website exactly, okay? Right down to, it literally links to a page to book a call with me, okay? The only thing they changed is the name of the site and the logo. The logo is the same, they just changed out our name for their name. So I was like, well, what's the deal here at first? Like what's going on? What's the benefit? I mean, people go to their site and they book a call with me, it's good for me. What's the big deal? I was wrong. Turns out this is not good. So we reported them, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in the future, about some of the things that you can do if this happens to you in terms of the reporting. I'm not too impressed with the ability to do things with that, and so it's, like I said, it's worth paying attention to. But what had happened was I got contacted by somebody, and they said, oh, hey, I was scammed by someone who claimed to be from this website, and I see that you're listed on this website. And so I had to tell them we have nothing to do with that. Please don't have anything to do with those guys, whoever those guys are, and go from there. Well, fast forward to the present, I've noticed that there's actually 2 of these sites, right? Which is really bad. So let's start with the basics. If you see anything to do with us, or if you hear anyone having anything to do with us, if it is not offshorecitizen.net, offshorecapitalist.com, my personal, Instagram, Facebook, this is our offshorecitizen.net or Offshore Citizen YouTube channel, or my clarity.fm profile. There's a Calendly link as well. Then don't believe it. It's a fraud. And if you're in a situation where you have any question, I try and make myself accessible so it's fairly easy to get in contact with us. We have contact forms on our website. You can book calls, etc. Please check in advance so that you don't get scammed. What happened, this person was apparently from Thailand, and something went on where somebody had contacted them, I don't know, from like India or Korea or something, claiming to be, claiming some story and asking them to send them money, and kind of one of these things that you would think people don't fall for, but apparently people fall for. And anyway, so when they didn't claim to be our company, but when asked about the website, they were like, oh yeah, they directed to this website, which is a copy of our website, right? So anyway, not a good thing. You don't want to be involved in this, obviously. Unfortunately, it's kind of difficult to go after this stuff. So let's talk about that now. All right, so what are the actions that we take? So I talked to some of our partners and friends, and so we reported them to, there's like a thing where you can report to Google as a fraud. You can do a digital millennium copyright violation report, contact the web host. They have like a legal department. You can contact them and report it, etc. And go from there, right? So there's a variety of different things that you can do to try and get these things replaced. Obviously, you can have lawyers contact them, etc. Now, whether they're actually going to respond to that, whether they're going to do anything, I mean, the challenge here is how do you enforce something like that across borders, right? This is, potentially pretty close to impossible in some cases, right? Just imagine that you're trying to litigate against somebody in Russia and you're from Australia, right? what chance do you have? It's going to be pretty tough. But anyway, I wanted to warn you guys about that. And for yourselves to keep an eye out. So how did I find out about this? Obviously somebody contacted me, I think on Facebook, to kind of tell me about this, which is good. But before that, what had happened was I had Googled my own name and gone through, and I'd seen this site, and I'm like, oh, interesting. Huh, what's going on there? And I go and I'm like, these assholes copied my site. I mean, it's an ugly site. I don't know why you would want to copy it, to be honest with you. But anyway, like I said, we're building a new site, so it's, nicer and all that kind of stuff. And I was hoping to put it up for a while now, but I wanted to leave up our existing one so the people who look at it from the Google or, the domain host or whatever can be like, well, clearly this is, a fraud, right? Anyway, that being said, we went through this process, and yeah, like they go and copy you. So be very careful about that happening to you. It's probably worth it. I'm going to do an interview with a client of ours he's in the e-com space, and he said they have like literally every day stuff showing up that's using their images, using their branding, etc. And I know some people actually like have an active process of just searching constantly to find out if people are ripping their stuff off. And I mean, you can go and do what it is. There's some services that can help. So in that video where he and I are going to do like a Zoom call, and we're going to talk about it, record it, share with you guys. But we'll go through a little bit like some of the strategies of things that you can do to potentially prevent that sort of thing from happening. So anyway, wanted to let you guys know about that. If you have questions, like I said, write in the comments section. If you know about more people trying to rip us off, first of all, break their kneecaps, do them serious harm and things like this. But in all seriousness, please let us know, and we would appreciate that. If you want assistance with all these things, we actually do help you with, company formations, bank accounts, reducing your taxes, asset protection, residency, citizenships, payment processing, payment services, banking, etc. So if you want help with any of those things, please book a call at the link below, clarity.fm/Michael Rosmer. Check out our websites, offshorecapitalist.com, offshorecitizen.net, our real websites. Those are our real ones. Like I said, everything else, no go. And like the video, subscribe. I'm going to see you guys on the next video.